Gelled perfectly in their first game last week, a 16-12 win over the Whip Snakes in Charlotte. Both these teams undefeated. Winner atop the Eastern Conference as Zach Tucci wins the draw and takes the shot, trying to replicate some of the magic he had in this match. Waterdogs offense was just humming. There goes Sowers on the crease dive. He got clobbered by the goalie, Colin Kirst. Sharp angle shot from Campbell, saved by Ward. Graydon Hoggs got it. The feet in front, and there's our first goal tonight. Hogg lost his stick and still scored on the feet from guess who? Asher Nolting.
You see, they get it to Nolting, and it's just a simple cut by Hogg. Waterdogs were recovering after that ball got kicked back out to the perimeter.
There is Sowers using the screen. Just too easy. Just too easy. Sowers to McCardle. It's like clockwork.
Ultra fitters, they do get the pick and switch here, and Tucci is just late. The slide occurs. You can see Eppel coming to support, and there's just no second slide behind the play. And when you give McCardle a shot right at the doorstep, the veteran's going to bury that.
Do some damage here. Kelly passes up the two. Now it's Sowers out top. Set it up for Hannah, and Kirst has the answer.
I love how patient he is in net.
There's another two and another save. Kirst right on cue. Close. Now it's Nolting. Took a look. Trying to pass it to Drenner. Gets through to Mackesy on the pickup. That was saved by Ward, and what a shot on the rebound. Another highlight from Marcus Holman. That's career goal number 350.
Holman's helmet, but he quickly finds it and just puts it on net. Incredible reaction time by Holman.
Now there's a look at.
Yes, yeah, keep it simple.
Ball movement, there you go. That's a good one, CJ.
Oh, Jake Taylor, a magician. There's a reason his coach called him an American-Canadian box player.
It is absurd. 3 cannons draped all over him. The catch backhanded, and then whoop, between the legs, bounce shot. Our break, and the attack is humming. Like, what do you do?
A shot on the run from Hannah. Kirst with another save. There's Sowers, draws two, finds the open man. It's Kelly with the deception, and Philly takes the lead.
So many teams late in the shot clock substitute 1, 2, 3 guys off. Waterdogs send one guy off because they know that 7 seconds is plenty of time for Sowers. He's just so explosive, and he gets to the right.
So Kilty gets the Sowers assignment, and they're going to use a variety of pick defenses. They're going to try to maintain matchups if it's a big little.
Courier with the tremendous finish for the 200th point of his pro career.
And Sowers pick play. To your point, Quint, Goodrich comes out on a hard hedge or a hard switch, and Kilty is just late recovering back to Courier, and cannons don't support from the opposite side.
Sowers closest to it. We're going to put this to the test. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Can he make something happen? McConvey with the shot. It goes!
He can.
Beat the horn, Thomas McConvey. And it's another assist for Michael Sowers.
And maybe they have Michael Sowers and you don't, but he makes something out of nothing here, Jay.
How did he squeeze that in from that angle?
You see, just a little lever pass, not much angle on the shot from McConvey. You get that good replay review. But the key there, guys, is late in the shot clock, the green light is on. Sowers is looking to make a play. So what if you turn it over?
Exactly. The risk-reward proposition, you're going to get a shot clock violation. Why not take a chance?
10 to shoot. Kelly doubled. Somehow escapes it, shoots. Kirst got a piece, so did the pipe. It'll reset the shot clock to 32, and the Waterdogs can set something up. Here comes Courier. The feed to Taylor, and that's automatic. 2 goals already for Jake Taylor on just 6 touches.
puts a ton of pressure on the backside defense. And if you're late with that second slide, with that rotation, you can see Keelty and Trainer trailing the play. It's just too much time. With caused turnovers, 25 coming into today, leads the league. We haven't seen really much of any of that.
Yeah, 0 caused turnovers for Boston, and there's a turnover on the other side as Nolting was swarmed by purple jerseys. 7 on the timer for 77.
That's what Boston has done well this summer, right there. RB mentioned it, causing turnovers, playing great defense.
We saw him last week in Carolina run an attackman into an offside just by running him over.
There's a speed from Lampert. Taylor denied this time by Kirst.
That was just too easy, that look.
That's the 9th shot for the Cannons, and that'll get them going. Owen Grant with a pole goal for 2. Blowing some smoke at 91 miles an hour.
The big, and this is exactly why, his ability to disrupt on one end and then get out in transition and create on the other.
It's a short stick matchup. Rolls back, finds Hogg. He can't beat Ward from a sharp angle. Race for the right. McCardle tried to skip it. There's Grant again, making a huge difference in this second quarter. Owen Grant fakes the pass, now gives it up. Mackesy, a bullet to the top right corner.
But this is Boston's DNA. A caused turnover at one end. Let's get out and run. Grant has already hit a 2-bomb, so you got to respect him in transition. Let's start with the turnover. You're going to see the McCardle pass get not
Forgiving game. Pro lacrosse is unforgiving in a lot of ways.
Holman from way outside the arc, saved by Ward. Convey sweeping, trying to get to that left hand. He does and scores his second goal tonight.
Yeah, it's weird, Drew. They've gotten away from all the action offensively they did in the first quarter that built up the lead, and it's been very midfield heavy in the second. You can't press out on that.
Here's Kirst, finds an open Campbell, and the Villanova alum has his first goal tonight.
Total breakdown here by Waterdogs defensively. You're going to see Campbell just all by his lonesome directly on the crease.
It's to shoot for Holman. Tied up at X. Holman with nowhere to go. Great defense from Kenny Brower.
I was thinking more pro with the 60-second shot clock, but yes.
There's Mackesy again, trying to get his hands free. Ward with the save. And Sowers looking to set the screen. Now McConvey making his move. Thomas McConvey with tons of space in a first half hat trick for Thomas McConvey. And can we give Sowers a screen assist to boost those assist numbers?
Yeah, I love what they did here. They're using Sowers as a screen.
Down to 5 seconds. Graydon Hogg up top. It's Campbell. Give it up for Nolting. There's his first goal of the summer. Perfect execution from Boston with 0.3 seconds left in this first half. They make it a 1-goal game.
It was actually a crisscross up top with Holman and Campbell. Campbell had the 2-ball teed up. The rotation comes. He goes one more to Nolting. You can see Randall rotate up. Nolting stepping into one.
Played hero. Sowers just puts one on cage, and there's Kirst with a save, his 5th. Donville floats it. Mackesy stopped. I think Ward got a piece of that. Or
is that a one-handed save where he just reached back and made that?
Sowers. And Kirst again. Trying to shoot from anywhere out there is a tall order against Colin Kirst. Nolting drops that left shoulder, tripped up, lost the ball.
Wow, Randall putting on a clinic. That was nice.
Sowers all alone. His first goal of the night.
So if you're sitting at home and you say, well, why not just Don't slide to the guy, right? He's got all these assists. You're sliding to him. What if we just didn't slide? That's your answer. Again, off the two-man game, Keelty gets caught up in the wash. No one.
Sowers with 12 points leading the league. This is Philly's second game of the season as Hannah goes 5-hole and beats Colin Kurse. 2 in a row for Philly, stretching that lead.
He's just so crafty. And as you watch this replay, I want you to focus on his helmet and his eyes, because he's going to freeze the defense, eliminating any potential help.
Courier on the run. Kurse with a great save.
Numbers again.
There it is. This time it's Donville. Fake the shot. Look for Drenner. Gets through to Mackesy, and he puts it home. 2 goals for Coulter Mackesy. 4th overall pick out of Princeton.
And it's 3 straight possessions by Boston that they've gained an advantage through the substitution box. In this instance, they try to jam it in the crease, and the ball just trickles to Mackesy, who, after getting denied earlier, makes them pay. The feed. My role is going to shift here. Like, okay, what do I need to do to be successful within this framework?
There goes Hannah with a twister. Colin Kurse kicks it aside. Kelly against Goodrich. Stop and pop. And a goal. Kieran McCardle re-enters the chat here, his 2nd goal tonight.
You're going to get a little pass down, pick down, and Epple frees it right here. Epple decides to go underneath of it, right? And so when you get that underneath look, now you've got 3 bodies all in this tiny, tiny space. I'm wondering if Colin Kurse was even able to see that shot through that screen.
Ooh.
The takeaway, Holman's got it. Behind the back feed, now it's McCardle again from an impossible angle. A hat trick for the veteran Kieran McCardle.
But he does this routinely, right? He makes the impossible look possible. You can see Kurse go down with it. So when he drops his stick and Kurse goes with that, he just yanks it back up.
7th in pro lacrosse history, and that's the 7th assisted goal tonight for Philly as Colin Kurse makes the stop.
So now you might as well just go right away. You might as well just go. Don't wait now.
McConvey does just that and beats Kurse again, his 4th goal tonight on the 40th shot of the game for Philly.
And another assist by Sowers.
Good goal. Cannons were offsides. That gets wiped out. All even face-off.
The situation.
Hudgens. Kurse gets it away over to Ward, and it is a 5-goal Philadelphia lead through 3.
He's a different bird. New Hampshire native, I believe.
That went to Avon Old Farms in Connecticut. Mackesy rifles one top shelf. A hat trick for the rookie. Cannons within 4.
You got accustomed to watching at the collegiate level. Just too much airspace off ball. Beautiful find by Nolting. But when he can set his feet and let it fly, this kid can bring it.
Just so quick. Lefty bouncer goes.
Look, a lot of defenses, pretty much all defenses, don't have a solution if there's a guy that can beat a pole one-on-one. And what's shocking about this possession and why I pointed it out is he's had Keelty on him all game. Once he had a different pull on him, Drew, he's like, no. I'm keeping the ball. I'm going to.
Grant tried to dunk it. Dylan Ward with the save. They've taken 28 shots, just 15 on cage. That'll help. That's Matt Campbell. Another goal for him in his return to Villanova Stadium.
Kenny Brower, the lefty, so he goes at Brower, and against a lefty, dodging lefty, it's a hard technique in terms of that holds. You can see Brower trying to get underneath and lift.
Holman loads it up. Ward got a piece. Drenner on the rebound.
All he does is score goals. First shot of the game, which is alarming if you're Boston, but you can see him just floating around there, just waiting to pick up the garbage. Nifty pickup here. Now the one-handed stab, then he collects and buries it.
They won a one-goal game last weekend against the Archers. It's Grant for two. Ward saw that one all the way. Trying to start. Another screen for Sowers. Young sticks with him. Shot clock is low, and it's Colin Kirst with a save. Defended by the short stick trainer. Courier walled off on the crease. Garrett Epple doing a nice job there. And here comes top Campbell. Rolls, shoots, Ward the save. Drenner tried to do it again and pluck it out of the air, but Ward kept it that time.
I'm a little surprised Campbell didn't let that fly.
And here,
Takeaway, but still down by 3 with 10 seconds left. They need a miracle. That's not going to do it. Waterdogs with the takeaway. And Philadelphia is your new first place in the Eastern Conference. They start homecoming weekend by handing Boston their first loss of the season.